Good news, you still have time to get today's Delmarva Life Daily Deal. Today's deal, 50% off 1 month adult memberships, 2-for-1 kids classes, and 2-for-1 Zumba classes from Delaware Fitness in Milford. If you'd like to get the deal, just go to delmarvalife.com. You'll find that daily deal on the right side of our homepage.
What would Valentine's Day be without flowers?
Oh my, and if you're planning on buying some or getting some, well, you need to get the move on. Delmarva Life's Brian Spiros is at Kitty's Flowers in Salisbury. So, Brian, are you taking time to smell the roses?
Jamie and Lisa, I've been smelling the roses and all the other flowers that they have here inside the store, and I'm joined now by Robin Gravener, who works here at Kitty's Flowers. And the first thing, explain to me a little bit about the business.
Well, we've been in business since 1950. My grandmother opened the business in 1950. My mom still runs it. Well, she's semi-retired, and my brother and I run the businesses.
Right.
And we have 3 stores, one in Laurel, one in Ocean Pines, and one here in Salisbury.
And you deliver to quite a large area, too.
Oh, absolutely. We hit all 3 counties, Wycomico, Worcester, and Somerset. We also hit a majority of Sussex County. So it's a pretty big delivery area.
So it's important people can obviously get flowers delivered, and they can come right into the 3 stores and buy the flowers and then walk right out with them.
Yes.
You know, Valentine's Day, there's a lot of different things that people can buy for that special someone. And do you find that flowers still rank at the top of the list?
Absolutely, absolutely. It's one of the gifts that you just don't buy yourself. You know, and it's a dozen roses, I mean, that just says romance.
Exactly. Now, and with that said, are roses still the most popular?
Yeah, they are. For Valentine's Day, they are. That's the traditional, you know, it's traditional, and I mean, it just screams romance, so.
It's like a staple of Valentine's Day.
Absolutely.
But you have so many other things in here, and I want to focus on all these other arrangements for just a minute. You know, people come in here, and I imagine they have all types of budgets. They're looking to spend a certain amount, or they have no budget at all.
Exactly.
And you literally have something for everyone. So if you can't afford the roses, I mean, explain to me, there's so many other things that you can really do.
Absolutely. We have tons of different things. I mean, we've got, you know, Gerber Daisy Carnation mix with the little box of chocolates in there. You know, we have larger vases. Some people just don't like roses. You know, they might like lilies or something like that. We certainly can do that. We also have boxes of chocolates. From Dolly's Chocolates. We also have pocketbooks and jewelry. You know, we have a little bit of everything. We have chocolate-covered strawberries from Sweet Serenity.
So a lot of different things people can get with the flowers or in replace of. And I also want to talk about this here for a second, because I've been saying it as we've been doing these Valentine's Day stories. Men like getting gifts too.
Absolutely.
But this right here, I want to dig into this, but this is a gift that men can get if a woman out there is looking to send something to her husband.
Absolutely.
Explain to me what this is.
It's just a variety of snacks. Men like to get attention too. So, I mean, you take it to, we'll deliver it to their workplace, they get attention, then they get to dig in. It's a great, you know, it's a great thing.
One of the other things too that you had said, obviously, is that some people don't like roses, but just, and people shouldn't be afraid to feel like if you don't get roses, it's not going to show that you don't care.
Exactly. No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, we try to make everything sort of scream Valentine's Day for you anyway.
And finally, well, one of the other things too is, what advice would you give to people as they're kind of starting to make their orders and look at buying flowers over the next couple of days?
Order early so we can get you scheduled into our deliveries. Call your local florist. If you need to order from Salisbury, obviously give us a ring. We'd love to hear from you, or Laura, whatever. But if you're calling, say, Timbuktu, call the flower shop there. You know, don't call the 800 numbers, because when you call them, they're taking money out of your order. You know, you're not going to get the same size arrangement that you would from your local florist.
Because there's that fee involved.
Exactly. So call your local guy. Your local guy will certainly fix you up.
One of the other things, too, I want to talk about is, you know, we were in the back area before. You have a lot of people in here. They're diligently working. There's some beautiful orders going on in here. What is it like for you guys, you know, leading up to that rush to Valentine's Day?
Sure. I mean, we try to, we have to process our flowers and make sure everything has food. You know, we strive for quality in everything we do, because we want the flowers to last when you get them. We want you to enjoy them, and you know, that kind of thing. But
so,
we have everyday business as well as, you know, leading up to our holiday.
So you're trying to add that on top of it.
Sure.
Now, the one thing I want to talk about is, if we can paint over here, is there is this huge, like, Mac Daddy of arrangements in the store here. Tell me a little bit about this.
Well, this is an arrangement of calla lilies and roses, and we try to do an extra large arrangement every year. And this year we thought maybe you could name it for us.
Me? Oh, I'm honored. Well, I could. Looking at that, I'm going to say I would call that that someone loves me, because you certainly have to love someone if you're going to send them that.
Absolutely, but it is certainly beautiful.
But that is awesome. So basically, one more time for people that know the 3 locations that you guys have.
We're here in Salisbury, Ocean Pines, and Laurel. And you can come into any of our stores, and we can take care of you in any of our stores, and they can go anywhere. So if you live in Laurel and you want to send something to Ocean Pines, you can certainly do that. Or, and it's the same delivery charge.
And you deliver to Worcester, Somerset, Wycomico, and Sussex
most
County
of Sussex,
and Delaware.
yep.
So a wide range of areas. There's nothing better than that. So case in point, get your Valentine's Day orders in, because it's going to be getting busy as we head up into Tuesday.
Yes, it is.
All right. And for more information on Kitty's Flowers, you can log on to our website. Go to delmarvalife.com and click on the show tab. Robin, I want to thank you very much, and good luck with everything in the coming days. A lot of flowers here, so if you need to place those orders, get down here. Call Kitty's Flowers. Jimmy and Lisa, we'll send it back to you.
Okay, now before we get any farther here, Lisa, would you please explain to me, because while you were talking, Brian, I asked Lisa, how do you feel about getting flowers? Because the guy thinks, well, they're going to die.
Yeah.
So I asked you, how do you feel about getting flowers? And you explained to me.
Well, I explained that when my husband asks for those, I say, don't get me flowers, it costs too much money. But then when Valentine's comes along and I don't get any flowers, I'm mad.
So,
Brian,
what she's saying, in other words, is she's lying when she says she doesn't want flowers, so go to Kitty's now.
And tell my husband I want that flower arrangement that you showed there with the lilies.
The big one, the one I named Someone Loves Me?
Yes, that's the one.
That's one. I'll save it for Bob Bryant.
Okay, thank you so much. You hear that, honey?
I understand so much better now.
No matter what I say.
What she means, not what she says.
Exactly. Still ahead on Delmarva Life, dealing with the state law can be tricky business.
It can. Attorney Dean Campbell joins us next to tell us what we need to know when we begin to plan the future. Delmarva Life, life at its best, right here on Delmarva.